The instrument should be stable to prevent shaking or shaking during working. To ensure the stability and safety of the equipment, there should be a margin of more than 40 cm behind the instrument to ensure that there is sufficient space for the slurry pool and probe to be placed when opening the slurry pool backwards. After placing the honeycomb panel and forming mesh into the slurry pool, place the level in the center of the forming net. Whether the horizontal bubble is centered indicates whether the instrument is stable. If the water bubble on the level is centered, it indicates that the instrument is stable and does not need to be adjusted. If the horizontal bubble is not centered, it means the instrument is not parallel enough. Adjust the 4 feet to parallel the equipment. All 4 machine feet need to be unscrewed and adjusted according to the level until they are parallel. Tighten the high-pressure pipe to the inlet to ensure no water leakage. This device uses 220伏50赫兹 AC power. Insert the plug directly into the socket. After connecting the trachea to the intake port. After ventilation, check if the pressure gauge reach more than 0.4 MPa. If it is less than 0.4 MPa, it will cause the equipment buttons to malfunction. Blue knob adjusts the air pressure. Lifting the blue knob upwards is the unlocked state. Turn clockwise to increase air pressure. Turning counterclockwise reduces air pressure. Pressing down the blue knob is in a locked state and cannot be adjusted. Emergency stop switch. When pressed, all other switches are in a power-off state. Turn the emergency stop switch clockwise to release the emergency stop state, and then turn on the power supply of the switch again. Press the power button to turn on the instrument. Turn on the heating switch and adjust the temperature to improve drying efficiency. Press the key to increase, the key to decrease. You can adjust the temperature by yourself. After adjusting the temperature, it will automatically confirm within 5 seconds. There is a probe connected to the wire above the slurry pool, which is used to adjust the water level height. When the water level reaches the control probe height, the equipment stops adding water. Before copying the film, it is necessary to use the vacuum pump to add water. After the equipment automatically fills the vacuum water tank with water, it will automatically stop adding water. Cover and lock the slurry pool. Press the white water button, tap water button to fill water, and when the water level reaches the mesh surface, pour the prepared slurry into it. Set the time for pneumatic stirring. Click on the white box to bring up the setting box. Select the time to be stirred. Click to confirm the time setting is complete. Click pneumatic stirring and the instrument will stir and disperse the slurry. You can also manually mix the slurry by using a manual mixing rack to mix water. Be careful not to exceed the water surface or touch the forming net when mixed. Wait for the water surface to return to stability. Click on Quick Drainage. Enter the rapid filtration molding state. Click on Quick Drainage to stop the instrument from draining. Vacuum drainage time setting. Click on the blank box. A setting box will pop up. Set the vacuum drainage time. Click Confirm time setting is complete. Click on Vacuum dehydration. The countdown on the display screen has ended, and vacuum dehydration has been completed. Cover the already formed wet paper with absorbent paper. Use a wool roller to roll on the carrier board, ensuring full contact between the carrier board and the wet paper web. Take off the forming net. The carrier board and wet paper web are still above the forming net. Reverse the net and place it at an angle of 145到160度. With the desktop, quickly tap the net, board and wet paper. Web will quickly fall off. Cover the detached carrier board and wet paper web with another carrier board and use a wool roller to flatten it. Put the carrier board and wet paper web into the drying section. Put the drying pressure plate in. And then close the top cover of the drying section. Turn clockwise to close the pressure relief valve. Click the vacuum switch button to begin complete the drying. Set the drying time and the up-down keys below each value can adjust the size. When the pressure relief valve is tightened, and press the handle of the drying section downwards, the vacuum gauge shows an increase in vacuum level. After reaching the set drying time, the instrument automatically stops. Open the lid of the drying section. After drying, take out the carrier and paper. Tear open the carrier to obtain the complete paper. Lower the slurry pool and lock it with the handle. Set the pneumatic mixing time according to the white area. Press the white area to set the interval time. Press the white area to set the drainage time. Press the white area to set the dehydration time. Select white water, tap water as the type of water to be added. Click the automatic molding button to complete the setting. When the water level rises to the position of the forming net, slurry can be added. The device will operate on its own according to the set time. After the timer ends, the instrument automatically stops operating. The automatic copying and forming process has been completed. After locking the slurry pool, press the white water tap water button. Use tools to wipe the inner wall of the slurry pool and clean the residual fibers thoroughly. After cleaning thoroughly, click the Quick Drain button. After the drainage is completed, press Cancel again. Open the handle and open the slurry pool. Click on the Tap Water, White Water button and after the overflow water comes out, gently stroke the mesh surface with your hands until it is clean.